Kwankwaso visits Elrufai as northern political leaders foster alliance ahead of 2027 election. This meeting comes shortly after Elrufai's visit to former President Muhammadu Buhari in Dora, Katsina State. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, former presidential candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) and former governor of Kano State, has paid a visit to Malam Nasser Elrufai, former Kaduna State governor, at his residence in Abuja. This meeting comes shortly after Elrufai's visit to former President Muhammadu Buhari in Dora, Katsina State. While Elrufai, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress (APC), has been engaging with opposition figures recently, Kwankwaso's visit may be a part of a broader effort to build alliances and challenge the incumbent president, Bola Tinubu, amid growing concerns about the country's economic and socio-political situation. The consultation on realignment may signal a potential shift in the political landscape as stakeholders seek to address the nation's deteriorating conditions. In March, Elrufai visited the national chairman of the Social Democratic Party (SDP) in Abuja. Kwankwaso, who shared the picture of himself and Elrufai on his official X account, wrote, "Pleased to pay a cordial visit to my former colleague, His Excellency Nasser Elrufai, at its residence in Abuja today." Sahara reporters reported on Thursday that former federal lawmaker and human rights activist Senator Shehu Sani had alleged the plot by northern political forces to use Buhari to undermine the government of President Tinubu. In an interview on Arise television, Sani, who did not provide any proof, said there was evidence of rallying and regrouping of political forces from the north. He alleged that the plot is to use Buhari as a rallying point to unseat President Tinubu. He said, "It is a tradition, a culture, a norm, or a ritual that each time you have a Salah celebration, prominent people do visit the former president of his country, but I must clear the air by making a point. First of all, there is evidence of rallying of forces, regrouping of political forces from the north, trying to use former President Buhari as a rally point in order to evict the government of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu." Well, make una just still dey speculate. Senator Shehu Sani has come out to say the dangers, you understand, of doing what is going on now. The dangers of the Northerners coming out to regroup instead of allowing, allowing Tinubu to stay his own 8 years. Why after the 8 years, they're losing at their turn. You get. Shehu Sani don't come write about that one. Say no, they okay. Make everybody waiting. Do the right thing. The game of throne has begun, another time to throw Nigerians into another mess. If Tinubu can become president against all odds, even when the incumbent president was not in support, what about now that he controls both INEC and judiciary? Then they waste their time. And the thing is, anybody who is coming out to discuss election now, believe you me, that person, I'll say it with my full chest, doesn't have the interest of Nigerians at heart. Most especially if the person is the northern president, because you know the setting already. You're not even supposed to come outside and make noise. If Tinubu can become president against all odds, even when the incumbent president was not in support, what about now he controls both INEC and judiciary? Tinubu will complete his second term since the Northerners allowed Buhari to finish his tenure. Nigerian president is not Northerners' birthright. Let us see how far they can go on with these realignments. To be very sincere, they just waste their time. That is good move from the opposition. Maybe the new coalition may put an end to this harsh and hard regime for the interest of the poor masses. The interest of the poor masses indeed. When Buhari did there, the interest of the poor masses, they don't need to protect her. How I wish Nigeria would divide before then. Everybody will now be on their own. Planning to work for Tinubu 2027 before waiting for nothing to 2031. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe then they plan on working for him. But whatever be the case, at this point, I don't care. Anything politics now, it give me this irritation. Because I believe it is time for governance and not for politics. No matter what the plan, it is turn of the South. But the only concern I have is that the marginalization of other Southern tribes by Tinubu would have, okay, by Tinubu, he would have fought on his behalf, but I doubt if he gets the support from them. Elrufai is doing what he knows how to do best, intriguing. Meanwhile, they will fail. Okay, what goes around comes around. The Elrufai that worked with Tinubu in the last Jonathan and worked against Jonathan because of power seeking, and now because he doesn't get what he wants, he's now seeking to get power by all means. They are scared of the bill the National Assembly passed to President concerning true federalism. He cannot defeat Tinubu in any way. They've already messed things up. Tinubu has INEC, judiciary, army, police. How can they defeat him? The president of Kano and vice president of Northern Kano. I did tell you. The only alliance that can work is the alliance with Obi. Else, Obi will frustrate their votes down and part of the middle belt will give Tinubu the advantage to win again. They have started what they did to Jonathan, but Tinubu is not Jonathan. Anything that does not favor Elrufai must be destroyed in the northern interest. They will meet their Waterloo in 2027. It is high time for the opposition to form a strong alliance in order to wipe out this clueless administration which turned everything down within 1 year. Now, small English you just speak. As far as Buhari stay for power for how many years? Well, brother, everybody just sit down. Very nice. Instead of Tinubu to continue, let the power go back to the north. Tinubu has succeeded in plunging Nigeria back into hardship and hunger. My dear, you not lie you. Tinubu will go sit down for that seat. He go conclude in 8 years tenure. Nobody go cough. Wait I talk. Nobody go cough. Because when Buhari gain, I saw in herself do like saying, I didn't hear everything they happen. And I do like saying I hear block. Now the thing is the same thing that is good for the goose. Is good for what? Is good for the gander. Maybe after Tinubu 8 years tenure, these same people are not better than Tinubu. Rather, they are coming together for their own selfish interests. Of course, who does not know? At this point, if you do not do that, you are a fool forever. In the last presidential election, both of them supported Tinubu to win the 2023 election. But now they're trying to figure out how to deal with APC in the next general election, 2027. But unfortunately, they can't do anything due to the selfish intentions. Let them, that one consign them. Tinubu is in big trouble. The game is over. Tinubu in big trouble, okay? You will like say, you know who Jagaban be. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.